Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. Today is my 24th birthday, alhamdulillah, and I thought I would film a little get ready with me just before my friends and family come over. We decided that this year we want to do a little barbecue birthday thing because it's Ramadan and it'll be a nice way to share iftar with my close family and then also with my friends as well. So I've already colour corrected under my eyes and also this humongous spot which has come to say hello on my birthday. And I've just filled in my brows to make things a bit easier. But the first thing I'm going to do is start carving up my eyebrows since it is a special occasion today. You can see I've got my glittery dress on. It's from Zara. I'm going to sort my hijab out later. I'm just going to take this shade 06 in the Kevin Kwan. And by the way, the Kevin Kwan video will be coming out really soon, inshallah, probably the next one after the next vlog. And then I'll be vlogging a little bit of today, but I want to kind of just focus more on just enjoying it with my family. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So it's my first birthday as a married lady, alhamdulillah, and also it's in Ramadan, and also it's a Saturday, which is so nice. I love not going to work on my birthday. It's also half term, so happy days, alhamdulillah. So this year for my birthday, from my parents, alhamdulillah, I managed to get a Fitbit Charge 3, and look how pretty this strap is, guys. Absolutely love it. The strap is from eBay. I will link it down below because some of you guys were asking how do you manage to get one that matched so perfectly. I got the rose gold Fitbit instead of my mum, and it comes with a blue strap. The strap is fine. I just find it to be a little bit chunky, especially as somebody who has not ever worn watches in her whole life. As soon as I knew that that's what my parents were going to kindly gift me, I jumped onto Amazon and then onto eBay, and eBay definitely have better prices, guys. You can get it from Amazon, but eBay their prices are just better. And I ordered a gold one and a rose gold one, and the rose gold matches so nicely and it's magnetic. It's so easy to take on and put on, and it stays really secure as well. And I have been loving it. This is my third day of my Fitbit. I got it as an early present, slightly early present. And it's so cool. I remember back in the day when I was in year 7, year 8, and pedometers had sort of become a bit of a thing. I mean, not a huge thing, but I think Kellogg's were giving away pedometers in their cereal packets at one point. And I remember going into school and clipping it onto my trousers, and so I was yeah, counting my steps, so healthy, yeah. So lame, but it's a really cool thing. I've never really looked into Fitbits, to be honest with you, but recently I was having some conversations with my family about just wanting to be a bit more conscious of what I'm putting in my body, and also how inactive I'm being. And so it was really sweet that mum and dad gave me that as a birthday gift this year, because they're not the cheapest, but it's really cool. It measures your heartbeat as well, your heart rate, should I say, overnight, and it tracks your sleep as well. So that's really interesting to see how much deep sleep you're getting, how many times you wake up in the night. That's a bit of a weird one. It's what, really? Because you don't often remember because it's a short amount of times. And obviously because it's still Ramadan, it's been Ramadan, my sleep amount has been 4 hours, 3.5 hours. Alhamdulillah, today on my birthday, because it's a weekend, I managed to get a lie in. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is my Dior Face and Body. I absolutely love this guy. Such a nice foundation. It does explode a bit when you open it though. And this shade is definitely a summer shade for me. You guys know I love my glow. If you want to see a really detailed review of this, I will leave it in the iCards right now, and I will link it below because I did a very long detailed review. It was so long I had to put timestamps in because I know that some people don't have time for that kind of length of review. But I do like to be really thorough in my reviews because I think when you're going to be spending money on a product, it's important to research it first. It's kind of how I got into the whole blogging thing as well, because I like the idea of being able to give back to people and just share my experience with them. Now with this foundation, I like to apply 2 layers because one layer is like, actually it's a decent coverage. This is a Juno sponge, and this sponge always gets better coverage out of whatever product you use because it's quite a unique texture. Again, I've reviewed this on my channel. I'm just going to use 07 and then a bit of 06 under my eyes as always. And then I'm going to start the eyes where I was talking and I forgot. I wasn't supposed to do my whole face makeup because I'm going to put a bit of glitter on today since it's my birthday. I'm going to use this palette again. I know I've been using it quite a lot recently. It's just such a beautiful palette, and I'll try and link the shades down below. So I'm going to set this very lightly with the shade Mirage, which is a very, very nice brow bone shade as well. Obviously I'm looking down here, guys, because my mirror is here. So the next shade I'm going to use is Beach Blanket, and this is by Colourpop. It's very similar to ABH. I think the shade is like Soft Peach. And then I've got these gorgeous birthday balloons in the back, which my husband very kindly surprised me with. This morning I woke up to a humongous teddy bear sitting on our sofa and a bunch of flowers and a lovely card. That was just so surreal, guys. Alhamdulillah, so surreal. But this is where my life is at the moment. And I know there's going to be loads and loads of changes in the next couple of weeks and months. And the next couple of years are going to be like really, really crazy the best way, inshallah. Yeah, I'm just trying to take it in. I'm just trying to appreciate everything I have before it goes too fast and soon. This is the shade Wild West, and it's by Makeup Geek. It's quite a nice like neutral brown, and it's not too dark. Just in my outer crease. Let's deepen it up a little bit more with this brown shade called Fudge by ABH. Just going to use the shade 06 and kind of like cut the crease a little bit. Okay, to set that in place, I'm going to use the shade Glistening from the Soft Glam palette, which is a really nice sheen finish. And it's popping so much more now. It's just going directly on top of the concealer. And then I'm just going to line my eyelids with my regular wing liner and my Makeup Revolution The glitter that I'm using today is by Certify, and you get so much in a little pot, guys. This looks really small, but you get a really, really decent amount. I mean, I've had this for such a long time. Using the Primark base glue, which is awesome. Just gonna put a little bit, basically where I put that shade. I know it's looking a little bit closer right now, but that's basically the glitter on. The M431, and take the same Wild West shade and just start tracing around. And you can see like loads of glitters falling out, which is why I didn't finish off my concealer. And then for that spot, I'm just going to take the shade 08, tiny bit of this on, and I'll go over that again with 06 once it's blended. And then I'm going to set with my Radial Banana Powder and my Real Technique setting brush. To lightly bake, I'm going to use my Hourglass loose powder. Using this shade Spice. The husband has come home now and he is getting ready for the barbecue. So we don't actually have a back garden, we have a balcony. As I was saying, I wish we could have invited more family, Alhamdulillah, I've got like such a big family, but just don't really have the space, unfortunately. I'm just going to try on this lip shade. It's called My Main by Dose of Colours. And then if I decide I don't like it, I'll change it later on. More of a yellow based nude though than what I am typically used to. But let's continue with these eyes. Well, this is just a random Morphe pencil brush. I'm going to take that Colourpop transition shade I used on my upper lids. Blend this, and you can see some glitter under this cheek, despite the extra concealer and all the rest of it. The thing is with glitter, you're going to use it, just know that it's going to get everywhere. It's kind of just part and parcel of it, so it's fine. 24 karat gold, eh? So using the same shade on the lower lash line that I've used on the top just makes the look cohesive. And like so. And I'm going to try and go over my wing liner near the front of my eyes because obviously glitter has got over it. With the dual foundation, I also picked up at the time the Mineral Nude Bronzer, which I kind of reviewed in that video as well. Such a lovely, like, flattering bronzer because it's got two shades, so they're both mixed together. Try and apply it upwards when it comes to the cheeks. So obviously I reverse contoured as well, so this will keep that area looking a bit more chiseled. I don't really contour, to be honest. Like, I much prefer doing that with bronzer, like very, very lightly. So this whole Tantour thing that Huda Beauty's come out with, it's basically what I've been doing for years. I think contour can look really off on Asian and warmer skin tones because it can look just too grey sometimes. This shade here is quite nice. As you can see, the yellow shade I used to within an inch of its life. Absolutely love that yellow shade. So for my blush, I'm just going to go back to this palette. I cannot stop using it. I'm going to mix these two. Of course, it's by the gorgeous Hourglass. I feel like I'm really getting my money's worth with this palette. Because it's in my daily makeup bag, which stays in the car. So for my lashes, I'm going to use, of course, some AliExpress lashes. These are pretty long and dramatic. They're in the style A14. And unfortunately, the only lash glue that I have right now is the Dose of Colours one, which I really just don't love at all. So the nice thing about this lash glue is that it is black. I've just got a brush applicator. It just doesn't always like stay in place. But whilst I wait for that to get a bit tacky, which sometimes is a problem, you have to let it get tacky, I'm just going to put some mascara on quickly. I'm just going to take Cypress Umber, by the way, and just make up my lower lash line a bit more because these lashes, as beautiful as they are very, very dramatic. And so I am going to go in with a smoky lower lash line. It's currently the 25th of May, obviously, my birthday. But it's tonight is like the start of the last 10 nights. So I'm looking forward to having iftar with my family and my friends and spending some time with them. But then also, now it's half term as well, really trying to make the last 10 nights of my Ramadan like better than anything else, because obviously like whilst you're working, if you don't get time off, it's very hard to stay up at night and doing the ibadat and you know, we all try and we all set goals and sometimes they don't work out as well as we want them to, but it's important to try. So I'm just going to use my ABH So Hollywood. She has a beautiful golden highlight. I'm really going for that 24 karat gold look today since I'm 24 years old. Just putting it all over the top of that liquid highlighter. It's kind of dried a bit funny actually there. It's not the best application I've ever done in my life. Let's try and blend it out with the powder, shall we? We're not finished yet. So the last final step is to take my gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury powder, and to be honest, any like flat buffing brush works really well. I'm just gonna take this one. This is the foundation blurring brush by ELF, and I just take a little bit of powder on my brush and start buffing it in. And I'd actually go over my highlight as well because it just blends it into the skin more. And over my nose. And what I love about this foundation is it really does not break up on my nose. which is rare. And then I'm going to set it with my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. Just feel like my brows look a bit flat, so just dug out this Essence Make Me Brow stuff. Oh, it's better. It's adding a bit more life to them, texture. And I am ready! My 24th birthday. There we go. Zoom you out a little bit more. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's been a bit of a long one, but yeah, alhamdulillah, 24. Please keep me in your du'as, everybody. I really need them. Always need du'as, and you guys are all in mine. And yeah, take care of yourselves. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.